Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud with default weapons only by DG Plays. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you had a lovely day. And we are on floor 10 and we will get right into it. If this is your first episode, I would recommend either starting at the first episode or watching the last episode, because in the last episode I basically explained the entire game in a nutshell. So if that's your jam, if you want to learn more about this game, if you think this game is quite cool, you want to understand a bit more about it, the last episode is where it's at. But also if you just enjoy this game or enjoy me playing this game and commentating over it, consider watching the entire series. It's quite long already by now. That is because we are nearing the end of the game. This is the second to last dungeon, I believe, of the game. So always... we've already had a couple. I think this is dungeon 5. I believe there are 6 dungeons. There might be a post-game dungeon because level 5 is a developer that likes to put post-game content into their games. So there might be a post-game dungeon, who knows, I'm not sure. But we'll see when we get to that point. For now we're on the 5th dungeon. I believe there is a 6th dungeon. That's interesting, the bandit's ring is the... I'm pretty sure that's a weapon in the second game as well. This game does have a follow-up game. It's called Dark Cloud 2 or Dark Chronicle, which is actually the game that I played before this. Not on this channel, but I absolutely loved Dark Chronicle when it came out. I played a lot of it together with my brother. We absolutely loved it. And I never really got to play this game in full. I did really enjoy what I played of it when I was younger, but I never got to play this game in full, so this was the perfect excuse to revisit an old game and start playing it. So I did. I will play the second game on this channel, not immediately after this, because the gameplay is more of the same, it is more of the same, but also a lot more in... I would say a lot more in depth. The combat's not that much more in depth, but the building aspect of it and just the entire world's a lot more in depth. So, very interesting. But we will revisit that game later. But I've got some other games on my wish list. I've already picked out the next one. The next one will be a very cool PS1 title, a bit of a Zelda ripoff, as some people would say. But when I was a kid, I absolutely loved it, and I wonder if it still holds up today. To my current standards, which I would say my standards nowadays for older games are a lot lower, because I know what new games are in the world, and I know there's a lot of crap games out there that are new, and it made me respect these old games a lot more for what they did at their time. You know, they brought out a game that, you know, is complete, first of all. It's not entirely full rammed with bugs. And just a simple concept that is a fun experience. So, and I had that with the game that will be next on this channel as well. I had a really fun time with that game, absolutely loved it. And I just wonder if, one, how much I still remember, because I did actually beat that game as a kid multiple times. I wonder how much I actually still remember. Because I was really young back then, and I wonder if it still holds up. So that will be a really interesting experience, and I'm honestly super looking forward to it. It will be nowhere near the length of this series, though. This is obviously a bit of a JRPG, so you can expect multiple hours and hours and hours of gameplay. But the other games, not as much. It's more like a Zelda adventure game, so probably would expect like 8 to 10 hours, I would assume. But who knows? I can't remember that much about that game either. So maybe it will all come back to me when I start playing. And you know what I really want to use this channel for? You know, when you had these games as a kid, either whether you rented them, you know, do you remember renting video games? If you don't, craziest thing, you would beg your mom to go to one of the rental stores. You would look at a rack of video games like when you would rent a movie, and you would just be like, oh, this game looks cool. Just based off the box art, you would take it home, and you would have maybe a week to play the game. And can you think with games like JRPGs where, you know, in your childhood you had a lot of time. You had a week to play like an 80-hour game. or like a 60-hour game, you know, like a big Final Fantasy or whatever. Plus, you're a kid, so you're not as good at games as you might be today, right? And it took so long, and then obviously you rented it, and then you had to return it, and then maybe you would get an extension on it, but maybe not. Maybe you were bad, did something naughty, and your mom doesn't want to extend it. I don't know. We used to do that all the time. We used to rent games, and there are some games that we rented where I can very much remember, and not even rented games only, also games that we bought that I never finished as a kid. And I remember liking the games, but I remember never finishing them because I got stuck somewhere or I had to return the game. And what I want to use this channel for is try to remember some of those games and actually go back and revisit them. Because I think that will be so much fun to revisit those games and actually identify the points like, this is where I ended the game and this is where I don't remember what comes next. Alongside that, also just want to have games that I absolutely completed as a kid and played a crap ton, like Tomba or Tombi, depending where you're from. Definitely on that list. One of my favorite games of all time when I was a child. One of the games I never owned but always rented. And we actually completed that game. It was a lot of fun. When I say we, I mean me and my brother. Completed that game. Super fun. And we returned it with everything done. Absolutely enjoyed the game. I did replay it recently-ish. Like a year ago or so. Because it was in a nostalgic vibe. But now recently, I believe they released it on PC officially. So, yeah, that sounds really nice. And Tomba's a game about catching pigs, surprisingly enough. It's a 2D platformer with a little bit of a combat aspect to it. And basically, Tomba fell asleep under a tree, and his ring, I think from his grandfather or whatever that he has, got stolen, or his bracelet, by a pig. And your entire journey is getting your ring back, or your bracelet. And on your way, you have to beat up a bunch of pigs. So, whatever that was inspired by, I'm not sure. But, hell of a fun game if you've never played it. Super cool 2D platformer, super cool mechanics. Really good gameplay, and just a ton of fun. Absolute ton of fun. Well, let's just put all this frost in here. My frost guy. Yeah, Tomba, definitely on here. There is a Tomba 2, which I never played. There's a legendary AGDQ run of Tomba 2 that is full of memes, because I think some random guy just joined the runner on the couch that didn't know anything about the game. And I think it's something to do with the runner made a sarcastic comment, because he's quite a sarcastic person, I believe. They're like, yeah, sure, you could join the couch, and he took that as like a yes and actually joined the couch and pretty much pissed off the runner for the entire run. But it was super entertaining and super meme-worthy. So all in all, I think it was actually a good thing. But I've seen the run. I've never actually played Tomba 2, so that one's definitely on the channel as well. Because I love Tomba 1, why would I not play Tomba 2? Right. Did I have some things stored in other weapons? Yes, I did. Awesome. So I'll put these back. I did this because my inventory was full. Not because I'm intending to upgrade these weapons. Look at how strong these weapons are baseline, man. They are so good. But yeah, I didn't have enough inventory, so... Get these gems out. Let's see... What is this gem? A pearl? That is endurance, thunder, and undead damage. I don't need that on here, but I will give this to her. I'll just give her some flyer damage. Why not? Again. But yeah, Tomba 2 definitely up on the channel at some point. Because I've never played it, and it's a continuation of one of my favorite games in the whole wide world, so why would I not play it, right? I'm not sure if there's any challenge runs I can do with it, but we'll see. We don't have to challenge run every game, although for some of the games that I have played before. Maybe we'll try to make it into a challenge run to make it a bit more fun. I'm done with this floor, so let's go on to the next one. I've yapped a lot about other games, which is fine. But let's move on to the next floor. See where that brings us. Yeah, so Tomba's definitely up. I've got some JRPGs that I really want to play, so maybe I'll do those on the channel as well. I think they're obviously longer games, a lot of storytelling, which I can use my cringe voiceovers for. Oh no, this is gonna be a limited floor. Ooh, this is gonna be quite challenging because his weapon... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, flip off, man. Really? Are you gonna do me dirty like this? Oh, what did I put in his weapon? Attack, attack, and ice. Okay. I mean, not much I can do, right? Strap in for a long one. How much does one of his... I can stop shooting at any time, right? Yeah. Oh, dear. I don't have any power-up powder as well. I do like his mobility, though. His mobility is insane. There is a back floor as well. I'm not going to do that to myself. Actually, no. I don't actually think I have a launch pad anyway. Yeah. How much experience will this give me? Oh, this is going to be a long one. Terribly sorry. I might have to go to my banker and get a bunch of repair powders in. That is like no experience as well. I should have known. I should have upgraded this weapon. Let's just hope that the drop's not on one of the golems. Right? The exit drop. All I need is the exit drop and I can leave this floor behind. Let's see if there's any Oh god. Uh-oh. This is not good. I need to heal him up before I lose my character. Let's give him Root of Eden, actually. Heals him to full and gives him max HP. Let's just see if there's any other mobs than these two types on the floor. Yeah. Doesn't seem like it. God, I hope that... I so hope that is not on the golem. Okay. Let's see. I do... Was it 4 damage? Let's find out what these guys are weak to. So let's give him... Oh. So 4 damage. Let's put ice on here. Ice does more damage. Okay. So let us just full on give him ice. I'm not gonna like keep these weapons on, but let's just give him... This should have given him 23 ice. So let's see, how much does that do? Oh, it's less damage. Okay. Okay, so they're not weak to ice. Other elements. So this is lightning. Are they weak to lightning? Let's try lightning. No, they're not weak to... Oh, wait, I didn't activate... Oh, wait, no, I did activate it. Try wind. Why not? Maybe it's not as prominent with this guy. Wind? It's not wind. Definitely not strong against him. Oh, let's get out of here. I mean, what else do I have, right? Did I try fire? No, but I don't have fire. I don't have holy either. So we just put this in, and I think lightning was fine, I guess. I think beast damage will do something against these guys. Oh, let's just put the flat attack in, actually. Instead of the lightning. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. How am I doing less damage now? Was it ice that they're weak to? It must be then, right? No, because I was doing less damage with ice. Maybe it's just no element. Oh, that definitely does more. Oh dear. Oh god. I mean, 3 of them as well is less than ideal. I also want to be as close as possible to hopefully do a little bit more damage. I swear if one of the golems drops it, I am so SCREWED'd. I'm also screwing up a lot on my HP side. Oh, there's a pawn there, so I don't actually have to worry too much about my HP. Oh god. At least he attacks fast. But we're definitely in it for the long run. Ow. Let's just get some of the low ones down. I don't even know if I'll have enough repair powder. Unless I get lucky on the drop, I'm not gonna have enough repair powder. Oh. Darn. They also put the most tanky enemies on this floor. The most tanky enemies they can find. Let's put golems and moonbugs on the floor with probably the fastest, weakest weapon in the game. Oh god, I thought that was it. And it's also so little experience for these mobs. He's like not his level, his weapon level's not going anywhere on this floor. But it might. Come on, one of these drop it. Just drop the exit. Make me the luckiest man in the world. And give me this drop. Give it to me, baby. Ooh, gold drop. Okay. We got some down. I kind of feel like a golem's gonna drop it. One of these titans is gonna drop it, but I don't even want to think about that option. I am gonna cry. But how much do I do on the titans now? 1 damage. I don't think I can I can kill one, to be honest. Let's just go here. There's one enemy here. Let's take him down. Actually, there's one thing I could do. Oh, I only have 1 stamina drink. Okay, let's just do it. Let's commit. Commit. Now it's a lot more damage. Okay. I was so hoping that would be the one. Yeah, let's just start messing up one of these golems here. Oh, actually. It doesn't have any weapon magical damage, so elements is not going to do anything. Not much, at least. Come on, bug. Drop the exit key. Drop the gunpowder. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Two repair powders. I don't even think this is enough to get this Titan down. Doesn't even matter if I go close. My one shot, one opportunity. Unless these guys are weak to something else. Let's try. Let's jiggle around a little bit. And do wind damage. Although it's not going to contribute much because of the... Oh, double damage? They must be weak to wind then. Can I get a more wind? I don't think so. Give it wind and a +1 attack. Can I hit for 3? Did I hit an 8 there? I saw an 8 in there. Maybe it's just 2 overlapping 2s that I looked at. I mean, 2's already a win in my book. It's already more than I was hitting for before. But this is my last repair powder, and I don't think this one weapon load is going to get rid of this Titan. I am going to run back, fill up my water, get that chest, and get the hell out of here. Bye-bye. Get past, get past. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Get out my way. Weapon repair powder? No, it doesn't even matter. A treasure key. That's not bad. Okay, leave dungeon. Use my last repair powder. Let's do a bit of a training montage, I would say. Or do I commit my upgrade? No, I don't think I commit my upgrade stuff. I'll buy a bunch of repair powders, do a little training montage, and I'll see you guys back after I've done the little bit of training. I believe. Or maybe we'll just have a shorter episode today. I'll do the training in between, and then after that we'll be back with the return to action. But first of all, let us sell some of the stuff I don't need. I'm not gonna throw rocks at enemies. Escape powder, very important. And a bunch of these. As always, very important for progging, because I use a lot of weapon HP. Perfect. You know what? Short episode today. Let's just end the episode here. I'll get to grinding his weapon up, and then I'll be back in the next episode with a ground up weapon. Grinded up weapon. A better weapon, more upgraded weapon, and we'll beat the next floor. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a like down below, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.